From Oklahoma's News 8, it's time for Helicopter Highlights. Brought to you by your Tulsa Metro Ford dealers and Fred Taylor Furniture. Now, Oklahoma's News 8 Sports Director, Bob Healy.
Well, it was another great night for high school football if you were flying. Unfortunately, if you're using a satellite truck, we've had our problems tonight. We're going to take you out to Jinx and also to the Union game, both in Arkansas. We'll have to wait on that for a minute. We'll hit you with the scores, though, right off the bat. It was Union winning tonight at Fort Smith, 27-26, and Jinx big over Springdale, Arkansas, 37-7. With a little bit of luck, we'll show that to you a little later on in the show, but we'll move on. In Okmulgee, the Bulldogs dropped 2 spots in the rankings after a 14-6 loss to Tahlequah. The Bulldogs facing off with the Bixby Spartans. Both the Spartans and the Bulldogs hoping to turn around. Bixby losing to BA last Friday night. The quarterback sneak, Okmulgee goes for it, gets it. Not much offense in this one. The block punt by Bixby. Shane Roller comes up with the big play, 14-7. Bixby in the 4th quarter, the latest score we have in that one. To LaFortune Park, the Memorial Chargers knocking head with the Cardinals of East Central. The opening kick to Mike Benson of East Central. 33-yard return by Benson. Look at him go. Breaks a couple of tackles and finally spun around and dropped down. Benson with the big pick up there. Later on, it is Ennis Robinson. Ennis Robinson takes the handoff and then bowls his way in for the touchdown, a 1-yard TD run. Finally, Nick Sprague of Memorial goes back to pass, and he is going to be picked off by Chris Candiotti. Here we go. The pass. You already know what happens. Picked off and returned, 21-3. Final score in this one, East Central over Memorial. Let's go to the board then and check out what happened again. Hope to show you highlights in a moment of these games. Union over Fort Smith, 27-26. Jinx beats Springdale, Arkansas, 31-7. Correction on that one. Bixby, Okmulgee was 14-7. We had Okmulgee in the 3rd of that one. East Central beating Memorial, 21-3. Miami over Edison by a touchdown, 14-7. Sand Springs all over Rogers in the 4th. 34-0. It was Muskogee rolling it up on the Bruins of Bartlesville, 44-0. Sallisaw beats Tahlequah 28-7. Catoosa, Claremont, Sequoia, no score from that one. Stillwater knocks off Guthrie 26-6. The final there. Now at Owasso, Rusty Rushing's playing his football on Saturday afternoons now at OU. Benji Pace has taken over this season at quarterback. The Rams taking on Claremore, and the helicopter was there for this one tonight. Driving for the winning touchdown, Owasso trailing 10-6. Benji Pace hooks up with number 18, Brian Adler. And that sets up the big play of the night. 4th and goal. Pace pitches to Vance Ramsey. This is for the win. He fumbles the football. Claremore falls on Ramsey and the football, and they hold on for an exciting 10-6 win in that one. Well, you may have caught Travis tonight at 5 and 6. He did his tailgate weather from Broken Arrow. This is Sapulpa at Broken Arrow. Sapulpa down 10-7. Aaron Pierce hooks up with Frank Gibbs Jr. for a 42-yard completion. That brings the Sapulpa fans to their feet. Still a 3rd quarter. 5 plays later, number 23, Tony Peters, rumbles 7 yards for a touchdown, and it was Sapulpa leading 14-0. 23-14, though. Broken Arrow comes back to win this one. Maybe a little help from Travis tonight. Let's go to the board once again. Check it out. It was Claremore over Owasso, 10-6. Broken Arrow beats Sapulpa, 23-14. McAllister falling to Ada. Ada playing without their star quarterback, 34-13 in the 4th quarter. And Dewey, 55-25 over Barnsdall. That one in the 4th quarter as well. Woodland, over Caney Valley, 74-0. No score from the Chelsea game. Shoto over Salina, 35-6. Also tonight, Quapaw beats Colcord. Westville rolling it up on Commerce, 60-6. Ouch. Next up, the Battle of the Hall. The Commandos of Cassia Hall and the Holland Hall Dutchman. We go south to Holland Hall for the highlights of tonight's ball game. And it was Terry Heatherman of Cassia Hall doing what he can. Heatherman just takes it and bolts his way up the middle. Picks up 18 yards. And then later, that set up the touchdown again. It was Terry Heatherman coming through when the Commandos needed him. Heatherman with the 1-yard TD run here. And it was 15-14, the final in this one. Holland Hall comes back, knocks off Cashel Hall, 15-14. Homecoming at Webster, the Warriors taking on Bishop Kelly. The Comets winning their opener with head coach Tom Stockton. The kickoff fumble by Connor McKenzie, recovered by Eric Schultz, and Webster couldn't put anything together in this one early. Steve Fields, though, finally finds an opening, hands off to Clint McClancy, who takes it in, and Webster, a shutout winner over Kelly, 21-0. To the board we go once again for the scores. Holland Hall, a 1-point winner. Webster over Kelly, 21-0. It was Cushing Perry, no score there. Also Mounds Depew. Mounds 34-6. We have that score in the final. Dewar and Kyoto, no scoring on that one. Haskell rolls it up on drum right, 46-7. Eufaula and Hilldale, 6-6 in the third. Stillwell knocks off Fort Gibson, 22-3. Now, I promised you that if we were lucky, the satellite gods were all with us tonight. We'd get back to the games in Arkansas tonight. First, we begin with Union, an exciting game for the Redskins in Fort Smith. Mike Ziegenhorn has the story.
The Union Redskins brought their teepee to Fort Smith North Side tonight, but the smoke left the Redskins in a first-half fog. After a Fort Smith interception, Kaneko Logan scurries to his left. 30 yards later, he's in the end zone, and it's 7-0 Grizzlies after one. Second quarter, Logan back to punt. He bobbles the ball, and it's off to the races. 78 yards later, he's by everybody into the end zone. The Grizzlies led it 14-0. Union was down 26-0 when just before the halftime, Chris Claiborne, right up the middle, 86 yards later, he outruns the secondary into the end zone. It was 26-6. The Grizzlies leading Union at the half. Second half, Union tries to mount a comeback. Chris Claiborne, a huge hole, his second touchdown of the fourth quarter. It's 26-20 Grizzlies with 5:26 to go. The Redskins get the ball one last time with under a minute to go. They march down the field, and here's the game-winning touchdown. Incredibly, the Redskins score with just 21 seconds left on the clock. The extra point is good. They win it 27-26. At Fort Smith Northside, Mike Ziegenhorn, Oklahoma's News 8 Sports.
All right, talk about a great comeback. Also, again, the Jinx score, 31-7. Jinx a winner tonight over Springdale in Arkansas. Whew, time for us to take a break and a breath. Coming up, Stops and Beggs, Ooliga, Coweta, Veneta, Glenpool. The helicopter rolls on in week 2 of the high school football season.
The Claiborne Zebras and helicopter highlights are number 1.
T-Tower back, the 95 closeouts in full swing, where we do it all just for you at your volume-selling leader, Riverside Chevrolet Geo. Hi, everybody, this is Dave Bauer. As you can see, we're walking past rows and rows of conversion trucks. They're only $289 a month, and as you can see on the screen, we equip them the way you like them. But the most important thing is this. You waited for the end of the model year closeout. It's the best time to buy a conversion truck. Remember, only $289 a month. Where? Where volume selling is king, right here at Riverside Chevrolet Geo.
Hi, Tulsa. This is Jill Bauer, and we're back at the all-new Riverside Nissan at I-44 just east of Memorial. The most requested options on a car are automatic, air conditioning, power locks and windows, tilt, cruise, cassette, and alloy wheels. You can get all these options for just $19,995 on a Pathfinder 4x4. Or how about a Maxima GXE for $13,995? That's with all the options you see on the screen here. Just $13,995. That's how volume selling can work for you at Riverside Nissan, where we do it all just for you.
Would you like some salt? Roseanne, you know I'm not allowed salt in my diet. You are just evil. I better check that birthmark she's got. No, 665. Close enough.
Tonight at 10:35, only on Oklahoma's Channel 8.
You should be sleeping on a Steely Posturepedic. If you're in Evans right now, I'd have you lie down on this Panache pillow top and you'd be hooked. Based on the expected life of this set of bedding, it will only cost you 13 cents a night. And this is the top of the line with the exclusive Sense and Respond support system. But most importantly, this luxurious soft sponge fiber guarantees that the comfort you feel the first time will always be there every time you lie down. for 13 cents a night, the Sealy Posturepedic Panache Pillow Top exclusively at Evans.
The heat is on now during the big Lincoln Mercury clearance countdown with some of the hottest deals under the sun. Get 2.9% APR financing or up to $1,450 in total savings on Mercury Mystique. Save up to $2,000 on Mercury Villager or get unbelievable lease terms on Lincoln Town Car, part of the best-selling luxury line in America. Everything goes during the Lincoln Mercury clearance countdown, the hottest time all year for a great deal. At your Lincoln Mercury dealer now.
Notice that little guy, that's Chopper, by the way, slowed down a little bit this week after last week. He was a little hyper. Too much coffee. Welcome back to Helicopter Highlights, your one-stop shopping center for high school football. What a heartbreaker for Beggs last week. The Demons losing to Perkins in OT, trying to bounce back tonight against Berry Hill. It was not going to happen. Mario Williams, 20 yards, slices and dices his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Berry Hill up, and Berry Hill just too tough tonight. Steve Wicker, the quarterback, takes it in himself on the keeper, calls his own number, 30-0. Berry Hill a winner tonight. Well, the Helicopter made a pit stop in Oologah tonight. The Mustangs teeing it up with Collinsville, the Cardinals, and this one a low-scoring affair. Bobby Parker, the handoff to John McKinney. McKinney keeps his balance, goes 15 yards, picks up the first down. Then Parker goes to the air this time. The 15-yard pass to Lindsey Smith. Picks up a couple on his own. Didn't score, though. 7-3 Collinsville late in the game to score from that one. And we have Oologah coming back to win it. 10-7 the final over Collinsville. Scores once again. Berry Hill big over Beggs. That's the final. Oologah comes back to beat Collinsville 10-7. It was Grove a winner over McDonald. Got a burger in the process. Gore over Haleyville 30-0. Hartshorn beat Stigler 12-zip. It was Hominy. The Bucks knock off Pahuska 20-8. Salem Springs tops Jay, and Locust Grove over Pryor 12-7. The Purple Pirates of Bristow are hoping to turn around after getting shut out a week ago. Second-ranked Coweta, though. The Tigers very, very tough this year. Ready to roar with another win tonight. The opening kickoff. And Coweta can't hold on to the football. You can't make mistakes like this. Bristow's in business early in Coweta territory. Ron McHenry not panicking, though. The early Coweta fumble leads to a 38-yard field goal by Tony Van Zant. 3-0 Bristow in the lead. In the second quarter, Coweta takes a 6-3 lead. The 18-yard scramble by Larry Noble. Coweta, a 28-11 winner tonight over Bristow. Well, the Helicopter in Bonita tonight. Our friends in Bonita, the Hornets looking for a win against the Nowata Ironmen. Have the Helicopter poster there even. Nowata driving. Brian Warwick stopped cold. Some great defense by Bonita. And Jason Pierce back to pass and picked off. Bobby Floyd comes up with the interception. Takes it down to midfield, and that sets up the touchdown. Jeff Williams goes to the air. 5-yard pass to Travis Brandt on the rollout in the corner. Pretty catch. Final in this one, Bonita over Nowata. 15-6, the home team wins. Wagner at Glenpool. The Warriors looking for their first win of the season. Wagner's Duke Harris. Hands off to Dustin Weiss, the touchdown, 6-0. Wagner takes the lead. Then Harris airs it out again. Brad Kierberger, this one for 40 yards. Pretty catch, pulls it in. That leads to another Wagner touchdown. Dustin Weiss will do the honors once again as he finds his way into the end zone. 28-0 Wagner in the third, and that's the latest we have there, 28.